Holy cow, my hair is already like curling up. I literally just straightened it. Okay. Good morning. It is about 6:30 on Monday, and I'm headed to drop my bags off at Bell Services. I'm headed to the Magic Kingdom because I missed it because of the whole flight fiasco. So I'm headed to Magic Kingdom today for a few hours before I come back here to Coronado to catch the Magical Express to the airport. I've never done a park on departure day or arrival day for that matter, because I've never felt like I had enough time. I've never been able to get a flight that's like late enough out or early enough in. But our flight doesn't leave till like 6:50. I'm actually on the same flight as Kristen and Kim to Charlotte. So I'll have until probably like 2:30, 2:45 if I want to push it in the park. And it opens at 8. So I feel like that's, considering how many times it's been recently, I feel like that's enough for just me. If it was like a group of people, or if it was the first time I've been in like a year and a half or more, I probably would say that's not enough, but I think that'd be plenty. There's just a few things I want to do, but it would be really, really hard for me to come to Disney World and not go to Magic Kingdom, I think, because it's my favorite park. Oh, this is really loud. All right, so I'm gonna drop these off and then hopefully catch a early bus. All right, so I just dropped my bags, and luckily the Barcelona Lounge at the bottom of Gran Destino Tower was open. So they must open at 6:30 because yesterday they were not open at 6. So I got a iced coffee that has a lot of sweet cream in it. And I'm headed to the bus stop. It is extremely humid out here today, like more so than any other day has been. Oh. Alright, I am inside Magic Kingdom. I actually just got off 7 North 9 train. They held us right in front of like the teacups entrance to Fantasyland until 8 o'clock, which is kind of like meh. I was hoping to get in a little bit earlier. And now I'm trekking over to Space Mountain. I was gonna do Peter Pan's flight, but it's a 30-minute wait. I'm like, if I don't get to that, not a big deal. Space Mountain's also a 30-minute wait, but I'm hoping it's not actually a 30-minute wait. But there's a few other things I want to do over here anyway, and I scheduled a mobile order at the lunching pad for 9 o'clock. So after this, I can probably get that because it's 8:20ish right now. Okay, so I just got off Space Mountain. It's right before 9 o'clock, and the coolest thing just happened. So I got in line. There was like a 25-minute wait, not too terrible, and I get up to the place where they assign you a row, and the cast member working, I said, one cast member working said, "Oh, are you enjoying your peace and quiet?" And I said, "Well, I'm a teacher, so the peace and quiet is welcome." And he said, "Oh, good for you. How would you like to ride again?" And I said, "Well, yeah." And so he gave me a shortcut after you get off the ride to come right back up and skip the line. It was the coolest thing. So shout out to Greg at Space Mountain for pixie dusting me today, because that was incredible.
That's my best score. I missed all the high ones.
Alright, so just got off Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. Not my best score because I missed all the high scoring things at the very beginning. I also had set up a mobile order for the lunching pad. I was hoping they would have the jalapeno cream cheese pretzel, but I was like, if they don't, I'm gonna get the Cheshire cattail. They didn't have the pretzel, so I got, oh Lord, the cattail. I don't know why I was expecting this to be bigger, but this is honestly better. And I'm gonna head over probably towards like Frontierland, Adventureland to get on some of the boat rides before hopefully they get like miserably long. I'm not sure which exactly I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna eat this along the way, which is one of my favorite things about like not having masks anymore, is you can eat and walk and drink and walk, because I like to multitask.
I just stopped at the spring roll cart like right in front of Adventureland. I've been wanting to try this, but it was always closed when I've been here before. And they just switched the pepperoni pizza spring roll to a buffalo chicken spring roll. So I've got a buffalo chicken spring roll and a cheeseburger spring roll. I think I'm more excited for the buffalo chicken, but we'll see.
Line for Big Thunder right now. I just got off Splash and it was like the most soaked I've ever gotten, and I was like, why? But I realized I normally wear a poncho and today I didn't because it's really warm. Also, this is the first time back that I've been back since the river's been filled up again, so that's different to see. And then I just hopped in line for Big Thunder and it looks ridiculously long, and the cast member at the end holding the stick that says like end of line here, she was like, yeah, people are used to seeing our lines and thinking like this is really long, it should be like 60 minutes, but there's no fast pass. And I don't know the ratio of fast pass, but it's like they let so many people through, and then for every one person in the standby line, so it moves a lot slower if there's fast pass, which is why a lot of people who are like Disney regulars don't like the version of fast pass that is currently here. So apparently this is gonna be a 30-minute line. It looks very long, but it does make sense. There's not fast pass, so it's gonna be quicker. So it is about 12:30 and I'm waiting on my mobile order from Aloha Isle. I got a pineapple and raspberry swirl Dole Whip, not a float, just the ice cream. I just got off of Haunted Mansion where they are doing the pre-show again, so that was nice. I also did Big Thunder Mountain and got a corn dog from Sleepy Hollow. They're the hand-dipped corn dogs, which I've heard are really good in Disneyland, and these are like supposed to be comparable rather than like a frozen corn dog. I don't see the hype. Maybe the ones in Disneyland are really good. That would definitely be like a skip for me in the future. I actually didn't even eat the whole thing. It was very big and it came with chips, which were good. It was fine. It's just nothing that I would go out of my way to get again. But I'm gonna grab this, and then I think I'm gonna go over to do People Mover, because that I haven't done in like over 2 years now, because it wasn't open the past few times I've been here. I love a People Mover. This is one of my favorites, and I have the entire train car thing to myself. Like nobody's behind me, nobody's that way. I don't know why they did that, but I'll take it. I'm so excited. Alright, so I'm right in front of the carousel heading towards the castle. I did Little Mermaid, and then I was going to do something else, but honestly the weights are kind of pushing it with the time I have, and I wanted to go to LeFou's Brew more, so that's what I decided to do, and there was a line there. So I'm just going to kind of take my time going out just to make sure I have enough time to get back to the bus, because I need to be at Coronado at 3:30, so that's just like an hour and 15, a little bit longer than that away. So I'm just gonna kind of meander towards the front, maybe go in a shop or something, because I haven't done that really at all this trip. But there's the back side of the castle. I just want to stay here for like ever. Alright, so I'm in one of my favorite little hidden, not so hidden, but tucked away spots in Magic Kingdom. It's the side street. Oh, I don't know what the name of it is. I'm pretty sure it does have a name. If it does, I'll like pop in a comment here. like a little side street on Main Street. There's kind of a couple little hidden things. One, you might be able to hear it, probably not. It's really quiet, especially with all the other music going on. There's little, like, sometimes it's piano lessons, sometimes it's tap lessons that are like going on, and you can hear them up on like the second floor. I'll show you in a second. But it's really cool. And it's just kind of tucked away and a little hidden. And right now I am at least in the shade. There's a few like tables with umbrellas. It's also where like I know the band, I don't know what other acts or whatever, exit down the street. So you can catch those sometimes right over here. So up there on this like second story, on the windows,